Hello and welcome to the webinar. The Wellness Institute is a self-supporting nonprofit organization and the Lifestyle Medicine Department of Seven Oaks General Hospital. We are an important part of the continuum of care offered at the hospital, providing lifestyle medicine services for prevention, recovery, and rehabilitation. As world leaders in lifestyle medicine, we help to prevent illness, improve quality of life, and enhance health outcomes for those who have developed a chronic condition. Beyond improving the lives of individuals, the Wellness Institute was created to positively impact population behavior and health, helping to reduce the demand on healthcare resources. We will start off with a statistic from the World Health Organization's Geneva 2005, stating that 80% of all deaths are caused by poor lifestyle, but better lifestyle choices can impact how well and how long you live. Many chronic diseases, such as diabetes and heart disease, are influenced by lifestyle choices. Better choices, better health. We have created the Wellness 10 to focus on behaviors proven to have the biggest impact on health and quality of life, now and over time. The Wellness 10, identified with graphics here and shown clockwise from the top, are exercise regularly, eat well, sleep well, don't smoke, care for your emotional health, limit alcohol, maintain a healthy weight, manage stress, focus on prevention, and ask for help. Chronic disease, influenced by lifestyle choices, is the leading cause of mortality worldwide. But as mentioned, positive lifestyle behaviors can prevent or reverse chronic diseases. We're going to go over all of the Wellness 10 lifestyle choices in more detail now. The first Wellness 10 we're going to talk about is to exercise regularly. Cardiovascular fitness is one of the strongest predictors of how well and how long you will live. To gain the multiple benefits of exercise, we recommend 30 to 60 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity most days of the week and resistance training twice per week. Balance and stretching exercises are also recommended. Finding an exercise program that is right for your health and aligned with your interests will help you to be effective in reaching your goals. Options are endless: group exercise, studio classes, weight training, cycling, yoga, aqua, just to name a few. If pain or injury is getting in the way of you being active, make sure to get an assessment by a healthcare provider to ensure you are receiving the rehabilitation service that is best for you. Eat well. A healthy diet based on vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains is an important base for supporting good health. How often we eat, how fast we eat, and where we get most of our meals also plays important roles in hunger, fullness, health, and food cravings. Focus on plant foods, including vegetables, fruit, whole grains, legumes, including lentils, beans, and peas, nuts, and seeds. These foods provide the body with fiber, vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals, while usually being lower in calories than other food. Consider the plate method, where you fill half of your plate with vegetables and fruit, and then the other half of the plate is split in half, with 1/4 being whole grains, such as whole grain bread, brown or wild rice, whole wheat tortillas, etc. And then the other 1/4 is protein, such as poultry, fish, eggs, beans, lentils, tofu, or yogurt. We suggest limiting red meat to once per week or less. Limit sugary drinks, including pop, juice, and specialty coffees. These are high in sugar and calories and provide little nutrition. Have water be your beverage of choice most often. Other helpful tips to follow are to focus on real food. Choose foods that are minimally processed. Eat at least 3 meals per day, So we have a better chance of getting all the nutrients and energy we need by eating throughout the day. Also, space your meals 4 to 6 hours apart to help keep your hunger in check. Regular meals help keep your energy and your mood stable. Getting too hungry or being starving can lead to cravings for high calorie and low nutrient foods, as well as overeating. Aim to make your meals last at least 20 minutes. Eating slowly helps you understand how much is the right portion for you. And lastly, eat at home most of the time. Takeout, fast food, and restaurant meals can have more calories than we expect and are often low in health promoting nutrients. Cooking and eating promotes better nutrition and helps manage portions. Sleep well. Poor sleep quality and quantity are associated with weight gain, premature aging, increased stress and irritability, immune suppression, increased risk of injury and certain conditions, including diabetes, depression, anxiety, high blood pressure, and some cancers. Aim for an average of 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. If you struggle to get enough sleep, try these sleep health strategies. Keep a regular schedule of sleep and wake time even on weekends to help avoid disrupting your circadian rhythm or your natural sleep cycle. Create a relaxing bedtime routine, such as taking a warm bath. Create a dark, quiet, cool, screen-free bedroom. Avoid caffeine 6 hours before sleep. Avoid alcohol and nicotine within 3 hours before sleep. Be physically active, but avoid vigorous activity 4 hours before sleep. Avoid late, heavy night dinner and snacking after 7 p.m. Maintain a healthy weight. Find ways to manage stress, either through meditation, imagery, mindfulness, distraction, exercise, or social support. See your healthcare provider or registered dietitian for recommendations on supplements, so for example, vitamin D or melatonin. And try to sleep in a position that helps you maintain the natural curve in your lower back. Avoid twisting. If these strategies don't work after a few weeks, seek professional support to assess factors that may be affecting your sleep. See your doctor or mental health professional. Don't smoke. Being smoke-free is one of the best things you can do for your health. It's also important to avoid secondhand smoke. Cannabis, like tobacco, poses short and long-term health risks. I'm going to go over the slide you see in front of you. So after 20 minutes, your blood pressure and your pulse are going to return to normal. 24 hours after you stop smoking, your risk of heart attack starts to drop. 14 days, we see our airways in our lungs relax and our circulation increase. Between the 1 and 9 month mark, we have less coughing and our lungs start to work better. After 1 year, that added risk of smoking-related heart disease or stroke is cut in half. For 5 years, the risk of stroke is the same as someone who never smoked. And at 10 years, the risk of dying from lung cancer is much lower. Next up, we're going to talk about caring for your emotional health. So how we think and feel is complexly connected to our behavior and our physical health. Poor emotional health can affect physical health, including weakening your immune system and carrying an array of physical symptoms. People who are emotionally and mentally resilient have the tools for coping with difficulties and maintaining a positive outlook, even during hard times. When we think about our health, we tend to forget about just how important supporting our emotional well-being is. Check in with yourself and ask how you're feeling mentally and emotionally. Here are some things you can check in about. Are you surrounding yourself with people you like and investing time and energy into the relationships that matter most to you? By creating or nurturing connections with people who you like and who care about you can act as a buffer against stress and loneliness. Next, are you engaging in activities that you enjoy? So, making time to do the things that make you happy and prioritizing self care can energize us mentally and emotionally and help keep us grounded. Next, are you challenging your unhelpful thinking? So, learning how to identify, challenge, and balance our thinking helps us to control our worries and boost our mood. So, ask yourself, is this worrying productive or not? Is this thought 100% true? What is the evidence that supports this thought? Or what would a friend say about this thought? And lastly, am I confusing a possibility with certainty? So, by asking all of these questions, you may be able to better pinpoint where you're at with your emotional health. Limit alcohol. Alcohol use disorders more than double your risk of premature death, but even moderate drinking may carry some health risks. In addition, alcohol provides empty calories and increase appetite and lead to weight gain. To reduce your long-term risks, you should follow Canada's low-risk drinking guidelines. For women, that is not more than 10 drinks a week or not more than two drinks a day most days. And for men, it's not more than 15 drinks a week or no more than 3 drinks a day most days. So when we talk about one drink, we're talking about, for example, a beer, so 341 milliliters or 12 ounces, or wine at 142 milliliters or 5 ounces. And then for hard liquor, we look at 43 milliliters or 1.5 ounce. So I mentioned earlier that alcohol has empty calories, and so here are a few examples. With that regular beer, the 12 ounce, you're looking at 147 calories. For spirits and hard liquor, 1.5 ounce, you're looking at 96 calories. For wine, 5 ounces, it ranges between 106 to 127 calories. Coolers, about 12 ounces, is 178 to 258 calories. And then any sort of a mix that you'll add to your hard alcohol, so pop, juice, tonic water, for example, 8 ounces of that carries between 90 to 120 calories. Maintaining a healthy weight is important for preventing illness and disease. Excess weight is a risk factor for cardiovascular disease, diabetes, certain cancers, as well as other health issues. While exercise, diet, and sleep are important healthy behaviors, if you are carrying excess weight, you are at risk. We recommend focusing on forming healthy habits, especially around nutrition and your relationship with food. We suggest you drink more water. Not only does drinking water help you feel full, but when it replaces sugary drinks or alcoholic beverages, it reduces your caloric intake. Plan your meals and snacks. Planning ahead helps you ensure your meals and snacks are healthy and helps you control your portions. If you're eating out, check the menu ahead of time so you can choose your meal before you are hungry. Be active. Include regular physical activity. While exercising alone may not result in weight loss, it is important for weight maintenance. Manage temptations. Identify the situations where you are likely to overeat and foods you are likely to indulge in. Make plans to avoid these risky situations, cope with them without food, or replace these high-calorie foods with healthier ones. Eat breakfast. Research shows that people who eat breakfast are more likely to be successful in keeping weight off. Keep track. Keeping a log of your food intake, your exercise, and your weight helps you to stay motivated. Get enough sleep. As we talked about earlier, aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Consistently missing sleep is associated with weight gain. Last, enlist support. From professional to personal, having support builds your chances of success. Manage stress. Stress is inevitable. Tough times can be made easier by building stress management skills. Chronic stress has an impact on both your mental and physical health. It can worsen or increase the risk of obesity, heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, diabetes, depression, anxiety, gastrointestinal problems, headaches, and asthma. Healthy coping skills can minimize the impact on your health and lifestyle. In addition to exercising regularly, eating well, and getting enough sleep for your overall health, here are some skills to use when you start to feel overwhelmed. Note, these skills can take practice. They do take practice, but anyone can learn to use them. First, relax your body using progressive muscle relaxation. This is where you learn how to consciously relax your body by practicing tensing specific muscle groups and then letting that tension go. You can find many great guided progressive muscle relaxation clips on YouTube. Practice deep breathing. One of the most efficient ways to calm your body and your mind is to practice breathing in a slow, deep, and controlled way. Practice taking in a normal breath, pausing briefly, around 3 seconds, and then exhaling slowly. Do this for 10 to 15 minutes each day or when you experience stress or anxiety. Take a break. While it might seem counterintuitive, taking a break is actually one of the easiest ways to center yourself and make yourself more productive. Practice breaking big tasks down into smaller tasks and try setting an alarm to prompt you to take a short 5 to 10 minute break after every 60 to 90 minutes of work. Foster self-compassion. So being kind to yourself is necessary to nurture a positive relationship. This can help with accomplishing your goals and living a healthy and meaningful life. Practice adopting an attitude of gratitude. Be grateful for what your body can do and has done, and look for the good in each day. Celebrate your successes. Acknowledge that you cannot control everything in life. And use your self-talk to build yourself up rather than tear yourself down. Focus on prevention. A healthy lifestyle alone won't protect you against preventable injuries and illness. Follow safety guidelines and take precautions such as wearing your seatbelt, getting immunized, wearing sunscreen, and seeing your doctor regularly for preventative checkups. If you don't have a family doctor, you can visit Family Doctor Finder at gov.mb.ca/health/family doctor finder or call toll-free 1-866-690-8260. The last wellness 10 is to ask for help. It can be difficult to ask for help. Some of us grew up in households where doing it yourself was taught as a value. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It is absolutely a sign of strength. Two heads are better than one. Sharing and assisting others is what healthy communities are built upon. Also, people like to help, and helping fosters and feels intrinsically good. Taking charge of your health and wellness means knowing when you need to see and seek additional support and then actively seeking that out. Sometimes life gets in the way of us doing what's best for our health. When you start to feel that you're getting off track, reach out. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to do it alone. Now that we have had a chance to go over the 10 behaviors that have the biggest impact on wellness and quality of life, we would like you to take a moment and think of something you want to do that will help improve your health. Sometimes it can feel overwhelming to think about the changes we want to make or a goal we want to achieve. They may seem too big to work on all at once, which can make it hard to get started. To help with this, we are going to learn a technique called action planning. An action plan allows us to achieve something we want or decide to do by breaking down the activity into smaller, more doable steps or tasks. Here are the parts of making an action plan. It should be something you want to do. So not what someone else thinks you should do or that you think you should do. Next, you want to make sure it's achievable. So something that you can expect to achieve this week. You want it to be action specific. So something that is an action or behavior and can be monitored or tracked. So for example, saying I'm going to lose weight is not an action or behavior, but deciding not to snack after 7 p.m., for example, is, and losing weight is the result of the action. You will then answer the following questions. What? So this is the specific action that you're going to do. So for example, maybe going for a walk. How much? This is the distance, time, or amount. So in our walking example, we could say we are going to go for 30 minutes or 4 blocks. When? This is the time of day or day of the week. So for example, you might identify going for your walk after lunch on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. How often? This is the number of days in a week you are going to do your action or behavior. So in our example, we are going to go for a walk 3 times throughout the week. After answering all of the questions, you are going to ask yourself on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being not confident at all, and 10 having total confidence, how sure am I that I will complete the entire action plan? We like for everyone to be at a confidence level of 7 or higher. If you noticed that you are rating your confidence below 7, you might want to look at the barriers and consider reworking your plan so that it is something you are confident you can accomplish. We want you to succeed. We encourage you to take a few minutes at the end of this webinar to come up with a weekly action plan. Many people find writing down their plan to be helpful to keep them on track. If you do create a weekly action plan and find it helpful, we would encourage that you continue to make them. It is a great way to track your progress or to work on different things and keep yourself accountable. If a week isn't long enough, you can make it for a longer period of time. The Wellness Institute focuses on lifestyle medicine and understands that your well-being depends on more than exercise. We offer services that are evidence-based and medically integrated, from our member assessments to preventable health programming, and from chronic disease management to community health promotion initiatives. The Wellness 10 that we went over today provides a foundation for living well that focuses on proven behaviors that have the biggest impact on wellness and quality of life. It is a comprehensive approach to help people get well, stay well, and be well. Lifestyle is medicine. We hope you enjoyed this webinar today. To download copies of our Wellness 10 resources, please visit our website at thewellnessinstitute.ca/wellness-10 or search Wellness 10 on the main search bar on our homepage. If you have any questions or comments, please email us at info@wellnessinstitute.ca. Thanks and stay well.